What's up, everyone, and thanks for tuning in to this episode of Jam, the podcast that covers everything that has us jammed up in today's world. Enjoy the show. This is Jam, the podcast, and I'm your host, Jarvis Johnson. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Jam. Today we're going to talk about something that may have some of you jammed up, and that's buying you your first vehicle. Yep, we're talking about buying you a new ride. So whether buying a new or a used vehicle, I want to give you 5 tips for buying that vehicle. Buying a vehicle can be exciting, yet a daunting and challenging experience. So here are 5 tips to help you get through the process. Set a realistic budget. Okay, know how much money you got going in and get something that you can afford. No need in going in and getting something outside of your price range. So set a realistic budget. Number 2, do your research on the vehicles that you're looking at, okay? So get online, pull up reviews, test drive, so on and so forth, okay? Do some thorough research on the vehicles that you're buying. Make sure it's safe. Look at the fuel efficiency, okay, depending on where you're driving. Don't get you a gas guzzler if you got to drive far, okay? Gas is expensive, so do your research on your vehicle. Number 3, consider buying used. I know I said earlier whether buying new or used, but buy you a used car. Normally they're a lot cheaper, okay, a lot more inexpensive, and most of the times you don't need something that has 0 miles. You can get you a car that's got 30, 40, even 50,000 miles. Now, I don't recommend going and getting a vehicle that has over 100,000 miles. That's just me, okay, but you can get you a slightly used vehicle, and it's new to you. It's used to somebody else, but it's new to you. Okay. Number 4, take a test drive. So when you go and you see the vehicle that you may like, jump behind the wheel, whip that thing around the block a little bit, test drive it, make sure it's something that you like. Okay. It's a way to make sure that the car is a right fit for you. And number 5, negotiate wisely. My advice is never tell the car dealership how much money you got up front to put down. I would act as if you had $0 to put down and start there, and then slowly work your way up. Car salesmen are good, so you got to be ready to negotiate wisely. By following these tips, you can navigate the process of buying a vehicle with great confidence and make a well-informed decision. If you don't like it, don't buy it. The salesman will try to pitch you on it, but if it just don't feel right, don't do it. If you don't take heed to these tips, you'll be jammed. Thanks for listening. Make sure you hit the subscribe or follow button. Leave your reviews and ratings. We love to hear your feedback or any input, ideas you may have for upcoming shows. Thanks for tuning in.